Thank you so much, Congresswoman Ramirez. That was one of the most beautiful articulations of how connected all of these issues are and how we are all here today to say that we have to stand up against hate anywhere, against anyone, whether it's Boulder, D.C., or in Gaza, and we have to stand for peace everywhere, because violence will never get us anything except more violence. For over a year and a half, the government of Israel has repeatedly used weapons supplied by the United States to commit indiscriminate acts against civilians that violate both international and U.S. humanitarian laws. And the world has seen the consequences. In Gaza, the reported death toll has now surpassed 54,000 people, and tens of thousands more have been injured. Hundreds of thousands of homes, buildings, schools, hospitals, and religious sites have been destroyed or damaged, even when doing so was absolutely unnecessary to achieve Israel's stated military goals. 2 million Gazans today face prolonged food shortages. Nearly 500,000 people are on the brink of famine. Tens of thousands more will die if humanitarian conditions do not rapidly improve. And that's why this week, along with Congresswoman Ramirez's bill, which I am so proud to co-sponsor, almost 100 of us, all the members who are here today certainly, have introduced a resolution to provide desperately needed humanitarian assistance to Gaza. But we have to recognize that we are the ones who are culpable for that horrific situation, because we, the United States government, keeps providing Israel with the weapons to continue this destruction. This has to stop. How many more children will we watch burned in flames? How much more carnage do we have to witness as the Netanyahu government uses U.S. taxpayer-funded weapons to kill Palestinians with impunity and to run roughshod over the Geneva Conventions and our own U.S. laws? How many more American-made bombs must we watch hitting hospitals, schools, shelters, indiscriminately killing aid workers, civilians, women, babies? How many more entire communities do we have to watch razed to the ground? This has to end. It is an affront to human dignity, to our collective conscience. The United States must stop transferring offensive weapons to Israel until the country's government proves that it can and it will follow U.S. and international humanitarian law. This bill, the Block the Bombs Act, reasserts Congress's oversight authority over weapons transfers, and it demands that the Israeli government comply with our own U.S. laws. The U.S. supplies nearly 70% of Israel's weapons import. And that is why earlier this year, Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib and I led many of our same colleagues in introducing several joint resolutions of disapproval to block specific transfers of offensive weapons to Israel. Congresswoman Ramirez's leadership today, my colleagues who are co-sponsors of this legislation today, know that this legislation also does provide us with essential leverage to demand that the Israeli government get that essential humanitarian assistance into Gaza that would save thousands of Palestinian lives. It is past time that we hold ourselves in the United States Congress accountable for this carnage. Pass the Block the Bombs Act and save lives.